Hey, you know what? E.T. Everybody around the world knows E.T., right? Everybody around the world knows Harry Potter. Everybody around the world knows about The Simpsons. Does everybody in the world know about Jimmy Fallon? That's the question. There's a new ride coming to Universal Orlando. Not for sure I totally get this, guys.
Well, you're right. Yeah, does everybody know Jimmy Fallon? He started on Saturday Night Live, he has his own talk show, and now he's going to have his own ride at Universal Orlando. This happened overnight. He announced this on his show. It was also online on his blog. And you're right, Jimmy Fallon, the ride. And so I'm here with Dwayne Bevel, who covers theme parks for the Orlando Sentinel. What do we know so far about this?
We know it'll open in 2017. We know it'll be a race through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. It'll be sort of recreation going from Studio 6B through the streets of New York, through the subways, skyscrapers, and that's about all we know. We know where it will basically be and what is taking place.
Yeah, and so that's something we didn't talk about, John. It's replacing Twister. I don't know if you've ridden Twister in the last... Well, you better ride it because...
But am I the only one who thinks this is weird? I don't want to ride Jimmy Fallon. This is weird.
What is the reaction? I mean,
yeah,
what's the reaction online
hey,
about
where you been? I've been riding Jimmy Fallon. That's weird.
Well,
don't use those words exactly.
That's what people are going to say.
Well, I think the reaction is that people are done with Twister. So it's fresh new material, and you know, I don't care if Jimmy Fallon is known around the world. I mean, if you create a good experience, then it doesn't really matter.
Wow, that picture was so old it had 99-cent gas. Oh my God.
So Twister came out in 1996. The ride actually came. You're looking at Jimmy Fallon at BB King right now. So Twister came out in 96. The ride came out in 90, or the attraction came out in 98. And so it's had its sort of heyday at Universal. But if you got to think about this though, kids now, I mean, some of them weren't even born when Twister came out.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, there's a lot of synergy going on here because Universal is owned by NBC Universal. The Tonight Show is on NBC. Fallon was here last year, and they tape shows here. So it all kind of works together for them. It's self-promoting.
And one of the things, we're not really sure if it's going to be sort of like the Harry Potter ride where you get to kind of sit there and you're in a cart. Or we don't really know yet. Everything's so brand new.
Well, Jimmy said it was 4D. He made mention of smoke and water and things. The current structure does not have a ride in it.
Oh, that's true.
And that could be why it's taking so long for it to come around. If they're putting a ride system in, they keep calling it a ride, so I don't think it's a sit down and look experience.
Yeah.
I think there's motion.
And
don't quote me.
You're right, John. This is something that, you know, over the last few years we've had several closures. One of the biggest ones lately was Jaws.
Yeah.
We no longer have the Jaws ride anymore.
Dwayne, I still don't know what's going on with the Hulk. Are they taking that thing? Is it gone, or are they just redoing it?
It is both. They're taking the rail apart sort of piece by piece right now. If you go out, there's a big gap in the rail, and the back half is gone completely. Is it coming back exactly the same? I wouldn't bet on that.
I love that ride, though.
Yeah, I think they know they have a valuable property there. You know, sometimes they change the rail on coasters. Maybe it'll come back the same pattern or design, just with new materials. I don't know. That's happened before on Space Mountain. They took all the rail out of Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom, and it was in the dark, so it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it was
you couldn't see. Yeah, from the
So
outside,
now when we go to the park, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to ride that. It doesn't connect. So, yeah.
So if I'm a huge Twister fan, huge Twister fan, love Bill Paxton,
and you are,
and I want to go on the ride, when's the last time I can ride
Sunday. This Sunday is the last day for Twister.
Okay,
yeah, they don't mess around over at Universal.
No,
well, you know, maybe on the Jimmy Fallon ride you get to dance with Justin Timberlake, right? We could all do a dance along with JT. And I like Jimmy Fallon. I just think it's strange.
Hashtag Jimmy Fallon the ride.
All right, can't wait.
Well, it's unusual, but what, you want the same thing that you're used to?
No, but it is weird. I'll just leave it, and I'll probably ride it. So I'll just have to find a proper way to say it.
2017. So you can ride it in 2017. We'll ride it together.
Okay, there you win again.